A nun was walking when she dropped her money. A passing woman bends down to pick it up, but at that moment, the nun takes the cell phone from the woman's pocket. The woman then alerts the nun about the money and the nun thanks her. The woman then leaves. A little girl, seeing this, takes her cell phone from her purse and puts it under her leg. She then pulls a sheet of paper out of her notebook and writes a note written "thief" on it. She then sits there on the bench in the square while the woman was also sitting on another bench. The nun then appears and greets the little girl. She compliments the little girl's drawing. She then asks what the little girl was drawing, and while she was thinking the little girl was distracted, she takes her purse and hides it. The nun then says that her drawings were beautiful, but that she needed to leave. The woman, seeing this, goes to the little girl. Soon she realizes that the nun was running away, so she decides to go after the nun. The nun manages to hide and then takes out the cell phones that she had hidden in her pants and puts them in her pocket. She then tidies herself up and leaves calmly. The woman then continues to look for the nun. The nun keeps running away from the woman and the woman keeps looking for her. The woman then finds a discarded glass bottle and picks it up. The two continue this for a while, the nun trying to hide from the woman so that the woman doesn't find her and the woman trying to find the nun, but not being able to find her. Later, the nun passes the little girl and soon after the woman passes by the scene. The little girl then asks the woman to wait, but the woman asks why, as the nun had stolen the little girl. She then tells the woman to throw the glass bottle away and tells her to follow her. She then takes a cell phone out of her purse and the woman says that was her cell phone. The little girl says yes, and that the woman had stolen it. We are then shown that when the nun was robbing the little girl, she got distracted and the little girl managed to get the cell phone from the woman back. The woman then laughs and says she can't believe the little girl did that. The nun then keeps running to try to hide. She then sits down in a seat and begins to take off her disguise. She then takes out the little girl's wallet and sees that inside it was only the note she had made. She then becomes even more furious when she realizes that all she now has is the cell phone cover. She then looks for the cell phone that she had stolen from the woman, but cannot find it. At this point, the two arrive with a policeman and the woman asks if she was looking for her cell phone. She says no, and that the cell phone was not hers. The woman then says that that cell phone really wasn't hers and that she was a thief. The nun then says that she would never do that and that stealing was against her principles. The little girl then tells the policeman to arrest the nun and he then arrests her. The woman then thanks the little girl and says that she had helped her a lot. The little girl then says that this was the right thing to do. The woman then takes some money and gives it to the little girl as a thank you. She says she didn't want to, because her father had told her that when you do a good deed, you don't need a reward. The woman says that she was right and says that she would buy her some ice cream. The little girl thanks the woman and says that she really liked ice cream. He then picks up the cell phone cover and his wallet from the floor and the two leave.